Hello guys, I am gonna do a quick and short video just to talk a little bit about my candles and to share a little bit of knowledge behind them, a little magic behind them, and just my intention behind all of them. I forgot to introduce myself. I am Edith. I am with Earth Crystals con Amor, and I thank you for watching my video. I thank you for the energy exchange. I thank you for putting in work for yourself and wanting your life to be taken to the next level. However you define this version of yourself right now or where you're trying to go, I honor that. And I am here to say that I am thankful for that and I applaud you for that. Because a lot of times that guilt to spend on ourselves can take over us, right? A lot of times that guilt of wanting more can also hinder us a little bit. So I share this also because I know it's something that we need to talk about more. Self-care, self-love, right? That's the first version of the candles that I've started to work with. Why? Because I am a true believer that when we love ourselves, when we honor ourselves and we come in full force, we come in healed, that's when we attract the right things into our life. A lot of times I see it from people where they're like, I just don't see things manifesting for me. And, sometimes I do, when I do readings and we get to talk about that, we can go in a little bit deeper and then we can talk about things that they need to work on or heal or things that continue to repeat in their life, right? But regardless of that, to me, I'm a firm believer and I've seen it, I see it, right? It's like a lot of things, sometimes they don't manifest for us because we still need to do work. And that's challenging, right? Because sometimes going in or putting in the work, we don't think it's necessary, but it is. It's like an example. How can you want to attract a partner, a loving partner into your life, yet you haven't healed your traumas? Yet you don't even love yourself how you should. You don't even respect yourself. How are you? That's important for us to do. I can assure you that I have done that before. I've attracted partners into my life that they were not healed as well. So that lesson continued to repeat itself. And I've done X amount of work and I'm still going to continue to do X amount of work. And I share this to tell you, right? Remember, candle magic, that's not going to fix any cure. And it's not a magic potion that I just put on a candle and, it's going to happen for you. No, that's not how candle magic works. To each its own. This is my opinion. This is my feedback, and I just want to share this. Self-care to me, I love how the sun is coming in. It's perfect. Today is actually August 8th, the Lion's Portal energy, and I woke up so inspired to share so much, and I'm going to go with it. I'm grateful for it, and I'm loving how the sun looks, and I'm going to honor it. But yes, self-love candles to me, that I feel like that's where we need to start. And a lot of times we don't see that. We don't want to honor that. But we need to put ourselves first before we can want to attract anything else. Oh, the sun is a little bit hitting. Let me see if I can do this. Before we can want to attract anything else into our life, that whether it's an opportunity, a partner, a situation, whatever, we need to be aligned ourselves first. It's like that. I keep seeing the lineup of the 7 chakras, right? That's powerful. It's important. Honor that. Be kind with yourself. And allow yourself to do the healing. That's why I started with self-love candles. I add a lot of amazing herbs and I add my magic. I do a whole ritual of a couple of days that I like to work with, but that's how I work. I work with the earth energy. I work with the moon energy. I work with crystals. I do a lot of things. That's the way I work. And I also want to honor you and inspire you to follow your intuition. You want to do your own candles? Great. You do them, because your magic is your magic. You want to purchase them for me? Great. I'm glad to do them. I'm glad to share them with you. You want to support someone else? That's great. I have bought, and I'm going to always continue to support my other spiritual teachers, my other spiritual friends. And even if they're not spiritual, I'm always going to, because I believe in people's magic. I believe in going and supporting people. I believe that we all have our own magic, so I honor that. And I thank you if you've purchased a candle of mine. And even if you haven't, I thank you just for tuning in and looking at the video and getting a little knowledge behind candle magic. Because it's more than just turning on a candle and thinking it's a miracle that's going to happen. That's not how it works. It's the whole intention you put behind it. I'm a firm believer, don't start any magic without you feeling ready. And that's either you working with other people's magic or yourself lighting that candle, because you're trying to set an intention. You're trying to attract something into your life, right? And it's not any witchcraft. Like, I don't work with black magic. People that do, that's okay. I respect that. That's not what I do. All of the magic that I work with is love and light, pure. My guides guide me, my angels, my ancestors. So I work with that. And that's the magic that works for me, for Edith. So I'm grateful and honored. I am thankful to be able now to share my magic with others. I've done this before. When I've worked my magic, you know, I've manifested this home with many different things, candles, rituals, many other things. But this is one of the things that, to me, I describe candle magic as putting that little extra oomph into what you're trying to manifest. And it comes faster. You attract it. That's just my definition behind it. That it helps me amplify that intention, amplify that manifestation that I want to attract into my life. And I've done self-love candles 2, 3, 4 times in a row. Because that first one, I just wasn't feeling the energy. That second one, I honored what I was going through. So it's, right? It's work. So honor that and know that. You know, you purchase a candle for me or from anyone else and you still feel like, yeah, I still really need to do the healing. Okay, great. But you also have to remember, any kind of magic or ritual that you do or you purchase or you go to someone to do it, it also requires you to do the work, right? This next series of self-love. Okay, you turn on the candle, you put the intention, because it's important to put the intention into the candle, right? It's like, I have one of them here. I am, an example, you know, I am lighting you up because I want to attract all amazing relationships into my life. I want to know how to honor myself. I want to love myself. I want to respect myself. And I am working with that. And I'm putting my intention, right? I work my magic. I do my other things. And I'm already putting an intention. Now, what do I do to help this magic up and my guides and my angels? Well, now I'm going to attract those kind of relationships. I'm going to honor who I am. I'm going to set those boundaries, right? I'm going to have standards with now the people that I want to attract. Or then if it's all about me and I'm not putting any intention of attracting any friendships or anything, it's just about me healing my journey, honoring my journey, being the best version of myself. What am I going to do now? Because I'm not just going to light up that candle and put the intention and think, oh, it's going to make magics and I'm going to heal my childhood. No, that's another big thing we need to work on. Honor you. Work on yourself as well. Yes, work with candle magic to help you, but follow your intuition. Now you have to honor yourself. You want to heal your inner child? Okay. Maybe you need to start by honoring what happened, forgiving yourself. Maybe you need to start by cutting those relationships, those ties with those people, whatever it is, right? Because for each one of you guys, it's going to be different. But the message behind that, it's like, it's not just the candle. You also have to put in the work. That's important. My second series of candles that I'm doing now with this Lion Gates portal, it's for manifestation. To manifest whatever you want into your life. Because the energy on this Lionsgate portal is so powerful with manifesting, transforming, and many other powerful magic, I'm called to work with my manifestation candles. What can you manifest? Whatever you want. You want to manifest something material, something emotionally, whatever it is that you're trying to attract. I have no title on it. I'm working my magic and I am putting all the intentions that whatever you're trying to manifest into that candle, it's going to happen for you. But I also ask that now you do the work, right? Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest into your life, make sure that you're also, that's a big thing, like you're asking for it from, not out of lack, right? Because sometimes, or out of fear, because then you're not going to attract the right thing. You're trying to attract X amount of money, but for example, into your life, but you don't set the intention right into the candle. That's important. How do you want this money to come to you, right? Or I'm trying to attract this into my life, whatever it is. I'm trying to manifest this into my life, but are you ready for that, right? Like that saying, be careful what you ask for. I've learned it in many different ways, but it's true. Be careful what you ask for because, Our guides, our angels, they're going to work in many different mysterious ways. But are you ready? Are you ready to manifest what you're saying? Are you ready to put in the work for self-love? Right? This is not only on my candles. Again, it's on anything. You do a ritual, okay? Well, the intention you put into that ritual, are you ready for what comes with it? That's important. So honor that and understand that candle magic, it also requires you to put in the work. And I always define it as it's work that it's going to take X amount of time for many different people. And honor your journey. A lot of times, you know, patience is another thing. When you put an intention into a candle and you trust that it will happen, that's all you need to do. But if you're putting the intention into this candle and you're just focused on the outcome, or you're not allowing the timing to happen, that's not going to manifest for you. That's a big lesson that I've learned in the past, right? I would come into the intention of wanting to manifest something, but I was trying to attract something out of lack because I just felt like I needed that it wouldn't happen. And I've learned that, right? That's part of also like the healing that I've done and other back-end work that I've done. So I'm sharing this for a reason. It's coming through for a reason, and I'm going to honor it. But honor that. Honor as well that our guides are always going to have a better knowledge on timing. And always know what's meant for you is yours. I'm going to say that again. What is meant for you, it's only yours. No one can take that. And that's very true. I've lived it. I see it for many other people, and I trust it. I do readings on people a lot of times. And sometimes people, they're like, hey, you know, I hear from them a couple of months, a couple of weeks later. And they're like, remember what you said? It happened. But then you did the reading and I just couldn't see it. I couldn't believe it. And oh my God, that's how magic works. I'm not just saying because of my readings, but that's just how it is. A lot of times we don't even see an opportunity coming, but our guides know that, and that's going to align. It's happened to me where I was like, oh my God, you know, I'll tell someone like, remember I was trying to manifest this? Well, guess what? It happened. But at first, even when I think about it now, I don't do this now, but I used to, where I was like, yeah, I don't think this is going to happen. No, I can't even see myself doing that. No, you're already putting a stop to your blessings. Trust timing. If you're putting a timing like I need to have this within a month, and if it doesn't happen, don't lose your focus or don't get negative and think, oh, that's just not for me. Nothing ever happens. Yeah, why did I even buy that candle? No. Trust and timing. A lot of what I do now and the intention that I put in these candles that I'm, you know, sharing with others, I don't focus on a time for people. My intention is, and when I do the prayers over them with my rituals, I always say, I trust spirit, and that's something you can say. I trust spirit that what is meant for them is theirs, and the right timing, and everything will happen at the right time. That's it. I don't put an intention with timing with things because I've learned to trust that everything will happen at the right time. And I know that's challenging. A lot of times we don't want to hear that because we live in a society where it's 2-day shipping. We live in a society where things just need to happen. And if they don't happen now, they're never going to happen. That's not true. We also need to stop thinking with that mentality, because if we're always thinking that we need to rush, we're losing the message. We're not living, right? It's a journey. So honor that. That's another thing with timing. Don't put so much stress into something with timing. Start thinking that yourself too, like, really, why are things not manifesting? Maybe it's because I put just so much intention behind timing. That's powerful. And I trust and I know that this is coming through for a reason. I keep catching myself talk faster, and that to me is channeling. So I know my guides are coming through with what it is that you came here to hear. So to kind of wrap up a couple things, remember, candle magic is an amazing tool to help you manifest things into your life. It's another magical tool. And if you're called to work with it, great. If you're not, that's also great. I share this for the people that need to hear this and want to hear this. But I trust and I know that intuition led you here for a reason. So we'll honor that. One of the last things that I just want to cover is talking about manifesting things into your life. Remember, a lot of times we think, or a lot of times we're, what is the right word? We're programmed, or we just think that if we don't have certain things in our life, we're not going to be complete. That's also not true. Don't manifest things because also what other people think you should have. That's another big lesson that I've learned, and I feel like I'm called to share it with you guys. When you're putting any intention into candles, remember, putting that intention and really being honest and true with yourself, if that's what you're trying to attract, that's important. Because if you're going into trying to attract something into your life with that intention because somebody else has that, or because everybody else thinks you need that, that's not going to happen for you. Well, I feel like that is it. I thank you guys again for sharing this magic, for allowing me to share a little bit of my knowledge, a little bit of my opinion, and I trust that you will go now and manifest. And so it is. Today is such a powerful day. Work with the magic. And even if you see this video after August the 8th, work with your magic. You are a powerful being. And I trust that you're manifesting the right opportunities into your life. Blessings.